Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know today. All right, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, tell us what we need to know. All right, so the first card out here, we've got a few cards, but the first one out is miss you. There is someone that is really, really missing you. Just holding this card, I am feeling someone's heart is breaking right now, thinking of you, okay? So I'm feeling like there is, a definite emotional distance, possible physical distance as well. Whether it has been, a long time or maybe more of a short-term separation between the two of you. This person is waiting, basically just waiting every day to either hear from you unexpectedly or to possibly run into you, is what I'm hearing. Now, you might have blocked this person, which is why this person might be hoping that you will, maybe contact them. But this person is absolutely heartbroken and missing you. Okay? So this connection that you might have had with this person might have been short term, okay? It is possible before you separated. Whether it was short term or not, it was a definite passionate connection between the two of you where there were very high highs and maybe very low lows. It might have seemed very maybe tumultuous or like a roller coaster ride, okay? Where, you had some really good times with this person, but then, at some point, you would always wind up having some difficulties, okay? So whether it was arguments or disagreements, things like that, okay? So, things right now between the two of you are a mystery, okay? Especially to this person. Things might be unknown. It might also feel this way to you as well, okay? Where, basically the only entity that knows what might happen and transpire between the two of you is the actual universe and possibly your spirit guides, okay? So things are really confusing right now. This person doesn't really know what's going on in your life. You don't know what's going on with them, okay? Things right now are up in the air and a mystery, all right? But Spirit is saying that, there was definitely an ending here, an end of an opportunity. And what it is, this person, I am being told, if they were with a third party, I'm being told that they're single or they are living alone, okay? So they are in a home or maybe an apartment or whatever the case may be, where it is completely empty, where they are, there are no people, it says right there on the card, no people, they're not living with anyone, they're, just trying to figure out things on their own. Okay, so if you resonate with there being a possible, third party that was previously in the mix, that maybe that's the reason why you two broke up or separated. I'm being told that there is nobody, with this person right now. They are, basically in an empty room. Okay. So we have on the bottom of the deck, silence. So Spirit is saying that whatever you find out within this reading, try to keep this hush hush and try not to drop any hints or anything like that what might be going on with this person. Okay. So I'm not sure if maybe that's something that would be detrimental in nature, but someone is telling me that you definitely need to keep this quiet from this person, okay? Maybe this person doesn't believe in tarot, maybe this person, I'm not sure, but this person, maybe they'll feel like we're kind of digging into their feelings and what's going on with them behind their back. So, just definitely keep this quiet, okay? Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person? How will the collective know who this person is, okay? Let's see. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. They could have air in their chart. This person might have acted more in their maybe head space, not in their heart space. So they could have been cold with you a lot of the time. They might have not have been emotionally vulnerable or emotionally open. They might have gaslit you because of that. Okay, they don't really handle emotion very well. They could be manipulative because they're working in that mind space of theirs, but they basically they use logic more than following their heart. Okay, is what the King of Swords is about. Okay, but this person is planning. We've got the Two of Wands here, so fire energy here. This person is making plans of what to do. What else is going on with this person, Spirit? What is going on here with this person? What can you tell us? All right, we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, I am feeling with the Seven of Swords, you know, it is a card of deceit and lies, but it's also about strategy. So, like I was saying with that King of Swords, you know, this person acts more in their headspace. They are really strategizing and planning on what to do next, okay? So, more air energy there with that. And they're strategizing toward their Two of Cups. So this person knows that you are their soulmate, and they're strategizing and planning on how to make it back to you and how to be back in your life, possibly reopen a connection with you, hopefully more healthy. Water energy there with the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah, on the bottom we've got the World. So they're hoping to open up a new cycle here. Exactly what I just said. What else can you tell us? What's going on with this person, Spirit? Let's see. All right. All right. So yeah, we have the Two of Swords here. This person is trying to make a decision. Okay. That's part of this strategy. This person is trying to make a decision and figure out what to do. Again, we've got, you know, the Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, lots of twos. You might be seeing 2, 2, 2 because we have 3 sets of twos here. Yeah, twos are definitely significant here, okay? And, you know, twos are about balance, relationships, crossroads, choices, things like that. So I feel like this person really wants to balance things out. If things were not very balanced previously, this person really does want to balance things out here with you. All right, we had 2 cards come out. So this person is feeling left out in the cold here right now. They're feeling left out of your life. This person they could be having some financial difficulties, but this person is definitely feeling left out of, you know, your love, your kindness, and everything that you had ever done or given to them. The way you expressed your love to them is what I'm hearing. Basically just you being in their life in general. Okay. We also have the Moon. So this, you know, this is hidden. Okay. This person has been is hiding all of this. This is all, you know, inside. This person also is, from what I'm being told, because they are feeling left out in the cold and rejected by you, they do have a fear of rejection, is what I'm being told. And this person has a fear of that. Okay, so they have a fear of excuse me, oh my gosh, can't even speak. They have a fear of rejection, and they are actually scared of being rejected by you again. Okay, so you might have told them, you know, walked away from them, told them enough's enough. And yeah, so they've got a lot of fears here, but this is all being hidden as well. Okay, so like I said, we've got air energy, we've got fire, water, earth. So we have all signs plus Pisces. So on the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess, which is Cancer. So, you know, this might be something, you know, I feel like this person is finally starting to follow their intuition and, you know, maybe make their way back to you and hopefully do things more correctly. But I'm also hearing from Spirit that for a lot of you, you are also feeling intuitively that this is going on behind the scenes. Okay. Now, whether, you know, tarot readings have been kind of cluing you into this, or maybe, you know, you're meditating or having dreams about this, however your intuition is telling you that this might be going on, Spirit is telling me that you all are getting intuitive hits that this person is probably strategizing and planning on making their way back to you. Okay. So yeah, like I said, even though it's hidden, your intuition is telling you this. So, all right, let's see here. Now what if you, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us as far as what this, what is this person's actions? Like what kind of, do we have any idea of what kind of action this person is going to be taking toward the collective? What kind of action can you clue us into? All right, we've got the Hermit. So right now this person is going within. They are introspecting, they're meditating, they're trying to figure out their next plan of action, spiritually is what I'm being told, as well as, just trying to, learn from past experiences, trying to heal, trying to possibly figure out what kind of wounding they have and what they need to do to overcome that, to be a more healthy person in this connection. Okay, so with the Hermit, that is Virgo energy, and on the bottom is the Devil. So, this person they might have addiction, they might have, been in Devil energy as far as their wounding. So, like I said, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, possibly, maybe codependencies. They could also have physical addictions as well. But it also could just be that they're in a state of maybe obsession or fear. Could be any of those things. It could be all of them. Okay. What else is this person going to do as far as action here, Spirit? What can we expect from this person possibly? Let's see. All right. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this person, is, like I said, they're going within. They are independent here, just like we were saying as far as that empty room earlier. So this person is working on, their stability, their security. They might be, focusing on work and what they have, in their life, and being grateful for the things that they have. Okay. With the Sun, yeah, they're really trying to focus on what makes them happy. Okay. So this person is definitely focusing more on the good things in life. What else can you tell us here, Spirit, as far as their action, this person's action toward the collective? Okay, we've got the Star. So yeah, this person, they are extremely hopeful. They're inspired. They're hopeful. They, want to heal. Okay, they want to heal both internally, and they want to heal this connection with you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so wow, this is really great energy, actually. What else can you tell us? Anything else that you can tell us, Spirit, as far as this person's actions that they might take? Okay, we've got the High Priestess. So this person is going to, hopefully try to follow their intuition more. Like I was saying earlier, this person is following, their intuition now. Just trying to strategize and figure out how to get back to you and be the most healthy version of themselves as they can. And healed version is what I'm hearing. But this person, they might not have followed their intuition in the past. Might have been something that they felt internally. They felt this intuition and these intuitive hits, the nudges, the things like that a lot of us do follow. This person wasn't used to following those. They just kind of were more in their headspace here as the, King of Swords. And so they weren't really following their heart. They weren't really following what their gut was telling them. They followed what their head was telling them. Okay, what their mind told them to do. So obviously their mind didn't really keep them in a very positive direction, unfortunately. So I feel like this person is finally starting to learn some lessons here. And, for a lot of them, I'm hearing it's kind of taken a while, but hey, better late than never, right? So this person is really wanting to, follow their intuition. They want to heal, okay? And they want a new emotional beginning. All right. So that is basically what we have here. This person really wants a new emotional beginning. They are in their head about this. Okay. Like I said, King of Swords, they're trying to follow their intuition, but they're still in their head. They're freaking out. They're anxious. Okay. About what's going to happen because, there was an ending between the two of you. They know this. They know that there was an ending. You might have told them you never wanted to speak with them again. It is possible that you even blocked them, but they really want to come in and they want to apologize for whatever happened between the two of you, okay? And that's justice, okay? So that will bring justice to you. That will bring justice to this connection, okay? Yeah. So they, you know, this person really does, I feel, have positive intentions. They're really trying to heal, okay? I feel, I see all signs here, but other than that, like I said, we've got Pisces here with the moon, we've got Virgo with the Hermit, Leo with the Sun, Aquarius with the Star, Cancer with the High Priestess, and then Scorpio with Death, and Libra with Justice. Okay, so those are the significant signs. Don't, you know, try not to get caught up with the signs, but they're just, you know, basically energies here. But yeah, this person really does want to come back your way. So be on the lookout for that. And let's, you know, I wasn't going to do this, but let's get some messages and see what this person wants to say to you real quick before we sign off. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, what does this person want to tell the collective? If they could tell the collective anything. Okay. I can't keep pretending I'm okay without you. I'm taking time to find myself again. Yeah, this person, I feel like this person lost themselves for a little while, okay? Maybe they let their ego get in the way here, possibly. I don't have any of those cards out here, but it is possible. They just weren't feeling themselves. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, okay. I can't imagine a life without you. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that this person wants to say? Okay. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. And I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So this person, you know, they, like I said, they might have been in that swords energy their whole life where they really closed off their heart. You know, maybe they have a lot of hurt in the past from other relationships, but, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, this person just was more in, like I said, their head space than their heart space, and they know they disappointed you. They can't get you off their mind. They are really trying to better themselves is what I'm feeling. And, you know, you have loved them like no one else ever has before. On the bottom of the deck, they crave you, okay? There's a lot of passion here, like the Rose card says here, a lot of passion. So, yeah, this person's going to come back your way. So just be prepared for that. Whether you want this person back or not, they really do miss you and love you. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this reading helped a little and brought you some clarity. And until next time, take care, my friends. Namaste.